you, then I'll be right there. Let me come check you, my baby. No time, no. If you send me the look, So hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I am back with another video. I wanted to update you guys. This is my 12 I think. So is it my 12 to 14 week baby bump update, pregnancy update. I wanted to update you guys on that. Well, how do I start? Let's start by saying that pregnancy so far has been up and down. It's been a bumpy ride, but you know, I'm still utmost grateful. So let's get in some of the signs and symptoms I guess I've been having. So I'm still very itchy when I shower. I don't know, I think it might be something in the water, the chlorine. I've tried different soaps, so I don't know if that's what's causing it, but I find myself very itchy still when I shower. And that was something that I said before in my previous pregnancy update. Still having a bit of food aversions, but not that much. More fried chicken, still somewhat, but not too often. But vegetables and fruits, something that like I definitely crave. I also do crave like salty food, but your girl has pressure through this pregnancy, so that doesn't help. And having pressure and pregnancy, for those that don't know, having high blood pressure, it's a little bit scary. You have to be very closely monitored, and if you had pressure before and then during pregnancy and with it going up, it can be even that much scarier. So that is a problem that I'm going through right now. So yeah, but all good grace, everything is good. We recently had a doctor's appointment where I was able to hear the baby's heartbeat, so her baby is doing good. Still don't know the sex yet, but don't worry guys, we're definitely going to do a gender reveal video for you guys, so you will definitely be able to find out the sex. And if you don't find out the sex on here, make sure to check out the William family. We will definitely have the gender reveal for the sex on there for our other family on that side, but I definitely will share that moment with you guys when it comes. Soup, I'm still craving soup, but my most craving is just vegetables and fruit, and I love actually more sauteed vegetables. So my biggest thing that I've been getting through my 12 to 13 to 14 weeks of pregnancy, I would say, when I don't eat, you can't really even tell that I am pregnant. There's just a tiny little bump, which is good. But when I eat, you can definitely say, okay, there's something there. You can definitely say, I guess you would say a food baby. You would see that there's something there. But I've been extremely tired still. Like some days I just don't feel like doing anything at all. Just don't even feel like getting out of bed. I'm exhausted. I've been getting quite a bit of headache as well through this pregnancy, but I don't know if that might have to do with my pressure as well, because usually when I have a headache, that means my pressure is actually high. So I find that like I get dehydrated so quickly within these last couple of weeks, and the shorter breath has been really coming on now than ever. So that is another thing as well that I've been going through as well through this pregnancy. Some other symptoms that I've been going through: heartburn, guys. Yeah, the heartburn has started. The heartburn is ridiculous. I find that I can't have pasta. I find that like the sauce, the tomato sauce within the pasta, like just burns my chest. I know that like if I have fries, a certain type of fries, based on where I get it from, I can't eat it because I guess the salt, it just, I don't know, it just, and my acid reflux is just crazy. I don't know if you guys have had that, but definitely let me know, and let me know some tips and tricks, what you guys did, what you take, I literally forgot to ask my doctor about what I can do for heartburn. So those are some of the stuff that like I've been going through. But yeah, the heartburn is one of the wickedest thing I'm going through right now. Baby's still getting up around 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning, so I am still getting up through that time, and then it's hard for me to go back to bed. So I'm still going through that. The ligament pain, still going through the ligament pain. And one thing I must say is when I get in the water to shower, I love water. So it's never been a problem for me, but like getting in the shower, when I get in the shower, I literally don't want to come out. And it's like I feel like I have to have my water like really hot, which is not good at all. It's definitely not good, because having it too hot is not good for you. It's not good for the baby. It's definitely not good for the skin, and you can also pass out because of it. So that's another thing that I find myself like when I get into the bathroom, I take much longer showers than I usually take, and I do take long showers. So that is another thing that I find myself doing. So far, still no vomiting, thank God for that. Nauseated, I just kind of feel nauseous some days, but I find it's when I don't eat right away. I find that the hunger pains still there off and on. Ooh. Sometimes even when I just recently eat, maybe about like a half an hour later, like I feel so hungry, and I was like, why am I so hungry? And I just literally eat. So that's another thing as well that I've realized that I've been facing. But the dehydration, like, and the dryness of my skin, still going through that. I don't think it has alone to do with the winter weather, but it's just my skin gets dry in the winter too. But I think this pregnancy, my skin's extra dry. I don't know if it's the chlorine in the water, but like my skin gets extra dry, and I find myself getting more and more dehydrated. Like right now I'm talking to you guys, I should have had myself a cup of water or something put down so I could drink. So yeah, and I find like my lips is dripping even more, my nose, like my face just in general is dripping. As for makeup, and when I have to wash it off, still the irritation of my skin definitely still there. As for baby moving, yeah, baby's definitely gotten bigger. Definitely moving more. Kicks, you could definitely feel more as well. Definitely, I could definitely feel those kicks way more than before. And now you definitely know that they're a kick, because obviously the baby's bone is way more stronger now. So, but it still is just still like, I don't think feeling your baby kicking or just moving on the inside is ever a feeling that you could ever explain to somebody. It's for moms that's actually been pregnant and know that feeling. I was like, yeah, I remember that feeling. Like that's a feeling that I don't think any woman that have a child will ever forget. Like the first time they felt their baby move, like what they were doing. I don't think, yeah, that will ever a change for any woman that have kids. So that is another thing. Baby's still moving, but I guess it's probably getting into a pattern now. Hopefully sooner or later we'll get into a sleep pattern where it sleeps at a certain time and then it moves at a certain time, so I will be able to distinguish, like, you know, their sleep pattern. But for now, this baby seems like sometimes it sleeps through the day but mostly awake at night. So sometimes I do not get any rest through the night, but it is not as bad yet, thank God. I just hope that it won't be that bad as I get further along and it gets bigger, because it's definitely going to keep me up. But the other thing that I must say is the shortness of breath is definitely something that's getting along, definitely coming through. So, but yeah, that's, I don't think I have anything else. And as for getting up very often through the night, some days I do, because I find the baby sits like really low in my pelvis. So some days I find myself now, and I'm in the second trimester, so obviously you're supposed to use the bathroom less frequently, but I find when I drink a lot, I find myself I'm going through the bathroom a little bit more frequently. So that is another thing. But I'm hoping, so when I don't drink as much, then I don't have that issue. So sometimes it makes me not want to drink too much, especially when it comes to night. I try to like cut myself off, but then at the same time I don't want to be dehydrated, so I always have to keep water by my bed to make sure I am drinking. And the sleeping on my back, like I know my doctor recommend not to sleep on my back as much now. If you can, like, well, obviously if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're sleeping on your back, to turn over. But I feel comfortable sleeping on my back, but I think they said that it actually brings your blood pressure down and maybe is not good for the baby, so they recommend you that you're sleeping on your side. So that is something that I am still working on. When I get up in the middle of the night and I find myself sleeping on my back, I turn on my side. So yeah, but yeah, the ligament pain, sometimes, boy, those ones, they're a kicker. And I find my boobs are even getting more bigger, so that's another thing. And the strangest things, I feel like, I don't know if any other women have experienced this, but if you have, definitely let me know. The feeling that you get when, it's usually, most women will get it after they have a baby, but the feeling of like, it's almost like, say, your breasts letting down the breast milk. Yeah, that feeling of letdown that you get after, you know, you've pumped or the baby fed or something like that, or like when your breast is filling up. Like I get that feeling, like I start getting that feeling, and it feels so weird. Like I hate it anytime it happens. And sometimes, most of the times, when it happens actually when the baby's moving, my boobs start filling up. I feel it, and it's just the weirdest feeling ever. So do you ladies actually have that feeling? Has anybody experienced that, like, during this time, whether you're 12 weeks, 13 weeks, or 14 weeks? Definitely let me know, guys. Let me know. But the time is going by so fast. Like, I can't believe it. It was just the other day I found out I'm pregnant, and now I am giving you guys my 12, 13 to 14 week update. The next update should be probably maybe my 15 to 20 week update, or 15 to 18 week update. But I hope you guys are enjoying these videos so far. If you have any questions, definitely drop them in the comments below. And yeah, I guess I will catch you guys in the next pregnancy update or the next video. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.
Tell you over talk and over dress and over sleep with no one to elevate them, feel them alone for do it big.